Zach Littell on the hill. He got off to an 0-5 start where he wasn't getting a lot of run support.
His last 4 starts, he has been outstanding. The record of perfect 3-0. The team, by the way, is 4-0 in those 4 starts.
2 out, nobody on for Jose Altuve, playing second base for the second straight day. Was also batting third for a second straight day.
That ball's hit hard, and good things happen. Jose Altuve with a single to center. Second hit of the trip.
That'll get him locked back in. Good start for Jose.
Oh, it's good to see the smile back. Altuve running. The throw from Jansen is not in time. Jose has his 4th steal of the year. He was sitting on 3 for a while. Hasn't had a steal in close to a month.
And the Astros have a man in scoring position with 2 out. So it's a 2-2 count to Walker.
And strike 3 call on that inside edge.
The Astros are finished on Littell's first strikeout of the game.
There he is. Brandon Walter is on the mound for the Houston Astros, making his Astros debut and also his first major league start. Did a good job down in AAA.
That one's popped up and playable. Altuve with the best angle, and Jose makes the catch. Had to go over his head and stay with it. Cam Smith and Christian Walker have a laugh about it. They knew Altuve was the only one that could get there, and he was able to make the play.
2-2, strike 3 call at the knees. 89-mile-an-hour fastball, and Caballero goes down looking. A lot of movement on that fastball.
Yeah. It's the first strikeout in an Astros uniform for Brandon Walter. 2 away in the inning.
Swing and a miss. Got him on a fastball in. Miranda down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts for Brandon Walter to complete his first inning as an Astro. Victor Caratini stands in against Zach Littell. Worked around a 2-out hit by Altuve in the first.
How about that ball off the bat of Victor Caratini? That's going to be a fair ball. Dave Clark says go for second. Caratini takes a look, and he is going to get there standing up with a double. Victor Caratini, a leadoff double for the Astros in the second inning.
Good swing by Victor. He's been swinging it good on this road trip, and they need him to.
Myers hitting .301. That's 10th in the AL.
You can tell Jake's trying to go the other way for the most part, right?
Jake Meyers hits the ball to center, hits pretty well. Caballero all the way back, watches it rattle off the wall. Caratini will be waved home. Jake Meyers into second with an RBI double. Astros on the board. Jake continues to rake.
That ball was crushed.
Myers in the second with an RBI double, in the Astros with a 1-0 lead.
Remember, for a couple of years, this guy was just a defensive specialist. Now he has put it all together.
I like this one better.
Sock had a nice tribute here at Steinbrenner Field last night. Look out. Oh, man. Sticker went flying. Is he okay? He's back. Fortunately, he's okay as Jake Meyers pats him on the back.
He's going to get that hand off the panic button. My goodness.
Paredes continues his superior at bat with 1 out in the third. Up 1-0 over the Rays.
That ball's hit well to left field. Winder, no win. That's going to go. Isaac Paredes into the second deck beyond the left field wall. The former Ray makes it 2-0 Astros against Tampa Bay.
All too familiar for fans down here. Isaac Paredes going to left field with a power bomb. That was a laser at 387 feet. No doubter here in this ballpark. And he has been clutch.
Well, if you almost take out your hitting coach, you got to make up for it by hitting a home run. Brandon Walter in his first major league start. So far, so good. 6 of 7 retired. 1 single is all he's allowed.
Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Strike 3. Found that outside corner with a big roundhouse breaking ball.
I like the body language. He kind of worked that onto the outside corner of the plate for a call third from Alan Porter. That's his 3rd strikeout.
Curtis Mead steps in. The pitch.
And a liner that's off the mitt of Paredes. Up the left field line toward the corner. Mead's on his way to second. He's in there standing. And the Rays pick up their second hit, and they have a man in scoring position. A 2-base hit for Curtis Mead.
And there's 2 gone now in the Rays' third inning, down 2-0.
Ground ball to third. Paredes is there. He'll make the play to first, and that will do it for Tampa Bay in the 3rd inning. Brandon Walter in his first Astros start has looked good. It's 2-0 Houston.
What's happening was that he was close to having a clean inning for the first time. The first pitch hit by McCormick, the hit by pitch to Pena, and now suddenly he's up over 80 pitches.
And now Isaac Paredes coming to the plate with a chance to bust this game open. This is a big hitter for Zach Littell in the Rays.
And that's ball 4 or strike call. On the corner, strike 3. Paredes not happy with it.
But Porter had a close call, and he called it 4. Zach Littell, that'll be the end of the 4th. Astros still lead 2-0.
57 pitches now for Walter. They would love to get 5 innings out of him.
Here's Christopher Morel with the bases now empty.
A little cue to the right side. That's going to be a tough play. Throw to first, not in time. Walker had to leave the bag to try to come up with it.
Morel does have himself a 2-out single, and the Rays do have another base runner.
Danny Jansen will be coming up. And there's a shot down the left field line. Is this going to be fair? It is a foul ball, the call. Wow.
Boy, from our vantage point, you're thinking that it hit the foul pole. It must have hit the railing next to the foul pole.
And the umpires want to get together and talk it over.
Yeah.
Wow.
How close can you come to a tie game?
The call on the field is confirmed. Foul ball.
They confirm it as a foul ball on the umpire review. And it will advance the count to 1-2. And a fly ball down the left field line toward the corner. And that ball is going to be a foul ball into the corner.
Wow. Wow.
How about that? The Rays will not challenge this one.
That was ruled foul again by Chris Siegel. Another one by Jansen down the left field line. Oh, man.
These have not been easy calls.
How close can you come to a 2-run home run and an RBI double in the same at bat? Less than a foot foul each time.
If you're the optimist, you'd say he's getting close. If you're the pessimist, you're saying, woe is us.
Strike three with a heater. Walter gets it done.
And after all that, Danny Jansen is struck out. The crowd not happy, but the calls are correct, and the Rays do not score.
Brandon Walter works into his 5th inning in his first ever big league start.
Low, left-handed hitting right fielder.
Did he go? No, says Chris Siegel.
Oh, the home plate umpire called him out. The third
What?
base umpire gave hands down.
Alan Porter said a swing when they appealed to third and said no swing. Kevin Cash is going to lose his mind on this one.
Understandably so.
The third base umpire normally has this call.
That was borderline. But you can see Alan Porter made the call, so the home plate umpire, Alan Porter, never released the call to the third base umpire.
Correct.
So he overrules because he made the call.
Yeah, Kevin's pretty upset. Hands together, gesturing, turns and heads back. He'll stay in the game.
To third, Paredes gobbles it up. And Brandon Walter, in his first Astros start, goes 5 shutout. And the Astros lead 2-0.
And there's Pete Fairbanks. How about this? Fairbanks into this game in the 8th, down 2-0.
Right. Non-safe situation, an inning early.
That's taken inside corner strike. Fastball, 96, and it's 0-2 on Walker, who doesn't like the call from Alan Porter.
Walker giving time, stepping back and initiating a little conversation with Alan Porter.
1-2 is inside corner, called strike 3.
And Walker didn't like the call earlier, and he is not happy with that one.
And Joe Espada out quickly to prevent Walker from getting tossed.
Joe did a good job getting right in there. Joe Espada wants to keep his first baseman in the game.
New pitcher into this game is Steven Okert. Left-hander has been great for the Astros. He's also been a workhorse for them.
And the Rays put 2 men on with nobody out.
You were gifted Curtis Meade. Yandy Diaz then is able to come through. Now you start to build something. This is where it has to turn.
And all of a sudden, the Rays have the tying runs on base with nobody out. Yandy's going to get pinch run for here. I think it's going to be Cameron Meisner swinging a ball hit high in the air to shallow left. This will not be a productive out. Out Pena in the left fielder, and the ball drops. And now a throw goes to third, and they'll get the fielder's choice out.
Pena stayed with it. There was some miscommunication there. Pena thought Chaz was taking charge, and Chaz never quite got there. Fortunately, they get the fielder's choice on the out at third base on the fourth.
Runners go, pitches outside, throw to third, not in time. The Rays execute a double steal, and now they're a base hit away from tying it.
And the Rays pulling out the stops here, pull off a double steal.
You want 2 runs here. You got to get at least 1. Even if you get a pull side ground ball, that'll score a run here. The southpaw ready, the pitch to Jonathan Aranda. Hit hard toward the hole and through into right field, base hit. Meisner scores. Here comes Caballero. Throw home is late, and the Rays are tied it.
Meisner and Caballero score on the base hit to right field, and Aranda ties this game 2-2. And the Rays pushing the envelope here, doing everything they can to get runs across the plate.
A clutch 2-run single for Jonathan Aranda. The Rays now hit even up this game at 2 apiece.
And that's ball 4. The Rays get the leadoff man on in the bottom of the 9th inning.
As the ball game over there at first, and up comes Brandon Lau as a pinch hitter for Danny Jansen.
Brandon 0 for 2 in his 2 pinch hitting opportunities earlier this year.
That ball's going to drop into left field. Base hit. Morel's going to go to third. Lau's digging for second. It will be second and third.
Wow.
Well, Lau just serving that ball into left.
The Astros were deep in the outfield for Lowe, and he just reached out and punched that one to left for a double.
So one gone, and that will bring up Taylor Walls.
He's 0 for 3. Strikeout, fly to center, fly to left. It is incredible how many opportunities he has. Seems like the game always finds Taylor Walls.
And a pop fly ball back into left. Morrell back to tag. The catch made by McCormick. The throw to the plate. It's not in time, and the Rays win it on the fly ball to left.
Boy, how about stealing a ball game? Down 2-0 all game long. Rays offense comes to life late.
The Rays with 2 in the 8th and 1 in the 9th set off the fireworks at Steinbrenner Field. The final score, it's the Rays 3 and the Astros 2.